I saw Tana Mojo at Nobu when my girlfriend and I were out, and we saw David Spade. She was with a bunch of dudes, and it was just like the pinnacle of that LA social media scene.
Yeah, the worst.
Where absolutely, like, all the guys are wearing necklaces that don't cost quite as much as your buddy Jung's girlfriend's new necklace,
right?
But in that ballpark,
yeah, and they're all like like diamond necklaces, right? Yeah,
just like Rolex's conversations, like, fucking new Porsche, oh, that be lit.
I got my Rolex at fucking Costco.
They're the worst, dude. I don't know why it's like that, man. It's because like they didn't beat away at a craft forever. Like it used to be actors. And actors, I mean, you could say what you want about actors, but they often are
gay.
Educated. They can be gay. A lot of them are gay. They're educated, though. They're deep thinking. You know, they're like a McConaughey or like a fucking DiCaprio. Any room he's in, he's the man, you know? But it's like these social media people, they kind of blew up on a whim.
Yeah.
And they never had a beat at their craft. They're not grateful for where they're at.
Yeah.
So then they just exist in this like fake world that they're in.
You're making a good point. Even the Brat Pack, which I guess it was the Brat Pack, which was like Tom Cruise and Rob Lowe. Those dudes in the 90s or the late 80s. I guess the late 80s. I read an article about them and how the media couldn't understand it. These talentless, pretty boys who were now the global sex symbols. What were they doing? Well, they didn't deserve this. But looking back now, like Rob Lowe and Tom Cruise seem like Shakespeare or fucking William Faulkner compared to these other influencers we have now inhabiting LA.
Absolutely. It's crazy. It's gonna change. I think it'll go the opposite direction at some point. It's not always gonna be like this. But yeah, it kind of sucks right now. I think Rogan mentioned how that's one of the things that he doesn't miss about LA is going out and seeing those fuckers like at like restaurants or in public. Like, he hates them.
It's a weird scene, and it's just in LA. I feel it too. It's just everything is based on how your career is going right now,
right that moment,
and whether or not anybody can gain anything from being around you,
and how puffy your hair is.
That's a factor too.
I hate that forward fucking hairstyle. I mean,
it looks so stupid.
But that is like,
have it.
We're talking about China in social credit scores. Your social credit score in LA is Instagram, or your views on your last YouTube video. And that is in the forefront of a lot of people's minds when you're deciding whether or not to become, quote, friends.
Oh, yeah.
And it kind of sucks. Like, I love LA, but that's type of interaction I've been involved in so many times.
Yeah, it's like, and that's why Kanye doesn't want his daughter on Instagram and stuff, because for kids in high school and middle school,
speaking for Kanye, he knows.
It is like a social credit system. Like, if you're the kid at school that got popular on TikTok, you're the popular kid at school.
Right.
Like, that's what people care about, and it's kind of weird.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, because it's just eyes on you, man. It's really, I don't know, man. I don't know how this is gonna go in a positive direction, though. I don't see it happening for a long time.
Like, Dino went to school out here, so it was like the whole bunch of weird TikTokers and shit were like the cool kids at school.
Different. Yeah, fuck your guy. Where's Carl, dude?
The good news is it's never been easier for people who are actually talented to succeed.
That's true.
So whoever's listening and does something that in the 90s you would have had no shot of making a career out of, or you would have had to take out a loan from your stepdad for $100,000. Now you can get a career going in whatever that field is with no money down, on the internet, at nights, and on the weekends.
That's right.
That's the beautiful thing about it. And you can do comedy that's really good and you believe in and make a living on Patreon or through merchandise.
Right.
So that part is awesome. But it is occasionally kind of annoying when you see Tana Mojo and her squad roll into Nobu. Everybody gets the chef's tasting menu plus a personal bottle of Dom Perignon. It's a little annoying, and the guys are saying things like, "We getting a bottle tonight?"
Right. It's crazy. It's like a skit. It's like you're watching a skit, right? Yeah. It's so ridiculous that it's comedic.
Yeah. It's like God had a night out at the bar and just like fucking one of these kids' dead dad like came up to him in the heavenly bar. It was like, "Hey, my son Spencer, yeah, he just moved to Brentwood. He would really love a career." And God's like, "What does he do?" And the guy's like, "Spencer, he kind of shakes his hips on this app called TikTok.
Oh, well, I shall give him many, many followers.
Exactly. That's basically
that's
just
all
say it
it
in a
is.
booming voice.
Yeah. I shall give him many followers.
It's like that's what happened. And sometimes it's easy to get like a little bit jealous, but life's still pretty great.
It's more like Xi Jinping on the other side of the phone watching some kid do like a degenerate dance. I'll make him famous on TikTok.
Time to change.
I don't know who
society.
Xi Jinping is.
He's the leader of China's Communist Party.
Oh,
We should know. Who he
I
is,
guess so. Yeah. Well,
But I did hear that basically the TikTok algorithm in America supports a whole bunch of just like dumb dancing and stuff. If you follow specific niches, you can get good stuff on TikTok in your algorithm or whatever. But in China, the algorithm supports like engineering and like family and like becoming strong, and they're using it to like amp up their populace with like good messaging
and
like,
brainwash
fuck over
ours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like Mia tells me about her friends who will spend an hour on the treadmill at the gym scrolling through TikTok, watching like cats play with a ball of yarn.
It's weird,
and like
yeah.
a guy jump into a pool.
It's like an addictive feedback loop. That's why I don't like TikTok and Instagram swiping thing, because you sit there for 2 hours.
Makes
And
you
you're
like a zombie.
I'm on social media for pussy. That's the only
That's
reason.
good.
That's a healthy
It's
reason
not
to be
healthy
on
at
there.
all. No.
And also to harass the home wreckers of dead
Fuck
elephants.
that guy.
Yeah.